We need to make sure it's work.
Yeah.
Huge.
All right. Yep.
He's keeping time. Okay. Okay, guys. I will have to ask you guys to close your eyes. But, yeah. Okay. Everybody, close your eyes, and I want you to think about what I'm about to say. So, you go to school today. You're so happy. You have a test and you're ready for it. You come back and you're like so happy you're coming home. Then you get home. You're on your way home, and you can't contain the joy. You just got 100 in your math exam. You can't wait to tell your dad, the only person you have right now, the one that takes care of you. You're going home in excitement. You want to just keep running, start running, but you're calming yourself down. You don't want people to think you're all that. Then you get home, and from the distance, you see your dad standing in the door, and he doesn't look so happy. He actually looks a little bit concerned, and you start to wonder what's going on. And as you get closer, he tells you he has to go away because the business is going down, and he must work. Now, he has to go away because the rebels have taken control of of your hometown. So he tells you have to go to your grandma's house. You go live with your grandma, she becomes very sick. She becomes very weak, and you have to go to school. But sometimes you miss because you have to help her. Otherwise, you'll be hungry that night. And you just think about all these things. Now, one day you're coming home from the supermarket, which you should be enjoying. It's a beautiful place, but you can't enjoy the beauty of people walking around buying stuff because you're too worried about making that money to buy food tonight. You get home, and there is your grandma sick, and she tells you something. Your dad has been killed by the rebels. Now open your eyes. This is a story of Martha. She's age 15 from Sierra Leone. So right now, she was only with her grandmother. She now lives with her. She lives with her stepmother, who her dad married before he died, and she can't go to school yet. She has no money for it. She can't pay it. I want to speak to you guys about a very important topic, and this is child poverty. Now, we have talked about poverty around the world, and it is very important because I don't know if you guys have had poverty in your life, throughout your life. I have been what if this was you? You came home and you have no electricity at your house. You have no water, and you're hungry, but you have no food, and you're not the only person. Your family's there too. I know a lot of you guys have come from this kind of places, but we stop thinking about it because we don't think about those that are still in that life. We need to take action for this. So what is really going on, and how can we help? That's what I'm going to be talking about. Now, there is a lot of poor people, even in the United States. As we can see, it has gone down and up. There's been changes, but it's still out there. And even one person that is suffering should grab our attention, but there is millions of them out there. So what is a myth? Poverty has little impact on children, and obviously that is totally wrong. That is definitely wrong. Research shows that poverty hurts children emotionally, socially, and it creates behavioral problems. Another myth is that not a lot of U.S. children are homeless, and that is also very false. 1.5 million children are homeless as of today. Now, many people think that poor people are actually lazy, but they're really not. They just can't find jobs. Now, we must reach out to them, and how can we do this? There's a lot of missions out there trying to do certain things, and there's one called Samaritan's Purse, and I would be very glad to give you information, but basically what they do is they give presents to they do a lot of things, But coming up in December, they're going to start giving presents to a lot of kids across the world. So let's give hope, guys. And if you need more information about this, we're actually going to start doing it. So if you want to know about it, please come to me.